Welcome to Divine Bold Beginnings. Come on in, let's get started. This particular reading is going to be on career, and one card already dropped out, and it was the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles to me represent abundance coming to you and your family. Now, with that, it could mean either at work or it could just mean in general. Things going to start picking up as far as money-wise. Let's see what else cards we get to come out. Fighting. So we're particularly fighting to get this money. I feel like it's a money situation. Or you're at work fighting to get your position. Fighting to secure your position. One thing I would like to say is what's meant for you is meant for you. Yes, you have to put in hard work to get a great outcome. But what's meant for you is for you. But don't worry about the situation. This particular situation, I don't feel like it's new per se. I feel like this particular situation has been going on for months. And with that, you get justice. Because you've been showing your boss that you're working hard to get to where you want to be. Everything that in your home life is going great. We have the Empress here. The Empress is here to show that you're about your business. And this is, let me see, I'm going to move this down just a little bit. I may still have to move it because I looked at the last card. You've been fighting. Like I said, you've been trying to hold your position. You've been trying to hold tight to this situation. You need to release the situation. When I say release, I don't mean quit. You need to release the situation and let it unfold naturally. Because it was definitely conflict in this situation. We won't know more until I continue to do the cards. But for right now, it's definitely conflict in this situation. Your home life could be going great. Full of abundance, money, and love. And your work life could be trying to get on track to this. To the same way as your home life. Let's see. Let's get some clarifiers for this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to move this over one more time, you guys. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure you guys can see it. So the Tower moment comes down on the Ten of Pentacles, which changes everything in the direction that you were going. Page of Swords. It's still coming. What you're trying to manifest is still going to come to you. It's just right now, you have to come to these endings. The Tower moment comes down for it to be an ending, transforming into a new beginning. You have a Page of Swords here. Things are going to move forward. You just have to let it crumble. Because the foundation where you were trying to grow, this new position or this employment idea on, wasn't stable. Or it could have been the people around you weren't stable. I feel as though you may have thought it could be a situation with the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, Pentacles is money. But it could have been a situation where family members, because Ten of Pentacles represents family members, where situations with your family was affecting the way you view things. And it could mean that even though you were happy about a position or you were happy about where you worked, it's like I don't know. I'm getting like a blindfold. Like I have like it's like the person has a blindfold on, and that's the vision that I'm getting. Like as far as the person has a blindfold to how people actually feels about them going into this new beginning. Because if you look at the Empress, she's nicely kept, her hair is nicely done, her clothes are great, and she's on her pedestal. She's sitting in her throne. But it's conflict around this new beginning. This justice and this Empress. You're coming into yourself. Now I want to say this. Empress can mean man or woman. Put to the situation what resonates and switch it vice versa if you're a man. But right now I'm just going to continue to say woman. But around this situation, it's definitely frustration. It's definitely conflict. And let me just show y'all this card because I'm actually looking at it, and the way I'm looking at it. Okay. So if you look at this card, you see this person is fighting this person in the back. This person over on the side is fighting no one. This person is looking directly at that person to fight. If you see this person right here, here's this person's wand. They're just there to start chaos. They're not really a part of this, but it's like they're getting everyone around them riled up, and here you go in the middle. You're just taking on whatever comes at you. Not realizing that this particular person over here, the one you may have thought was rooting for you, is the one that's actually starting the trouble. It could be more than one person that's starting trouble in this situation. I feel as though this person, they may have spoke to you in a different way. A way where you thought that they were for you. This person is very vindictive. This person just wants the spotlight. And that's why they're just holding the rod. They're just holding it, making it seem like they're actually in the middle of it. And then in hindsight, they're really not. They're just there to get the story. They're just there to tell the story once everything is done and over with. That's why I say the tower comes down, because these particular people that weren't really for you is going to be moved out the way. And that's why you have your sword. You have your sword to get through this. You've known what was going on. You've seen what was going on. It wasn't in perspective until now. Because you can taste your victory. Yeah, see? The Ten of Swords. It's an ending. Everything that's right here is the ending. No more heartbreak, no more hurt with this situation. And the reason why this is leaving you is because you went within. You have the Hermit. You went within to help yourself. You went within to look at this picture from a different standpoint. You're not one-minded anymore. You're open. You're not particularly caring about the situation at all. And as soon as you let that go, as soon as you come to this moment where your tower comes down, and you're fighting to keep where you at. You're fighting to stay in your position. It's like you're clawing You're clawing your nails into the ground. This is your position. This is for you. As soon as you realize that, as soon as you let all this over here, all this dysfunction go, look at that. Page of Pentacles. The abundance come towards you. You are receiving the abundance because you had patience. This is a long time coming. This has been coming for a while. This is your boss paying attention to everything that you do. Even if you don't even see it. Even if you have a mean boss. This boss has been paying attention to you. And you deep down, once you think about it, yeah, you'll say, yeah. This boss has been more inclusive than this boss was before. Everything you experienced was for a reason. It was to help you get through what you're about to come up against. And that's why you come out as the King of Swords. Because you're not taking no crap from anyone anymore. You're going for what's yours. You're not sitting back and just letting things pass you by. Because you've been working hard. You've been working hard to get what you want and where you want to go. You're not letting nobody step in your way. This King of Swords is guarded, but at the same time of this King of Swords being guarded, this King of Swords is also mental. And when I say mental, I'm saying they think logical before they step off that throne to make a move. You're thinking logical. You're in a different headspace after you've seen all this happen and the tower comes down. Why? And that's why you get justice. Because you worked hard. You worked hard to get where you at. And you're not giving it up. Let's get a clarifier for justice, please. Yeah. As soon as justice comes in, you have the death card. After the death card is a new beginning. It's no more of you crying over spilled milk, of what you should have had in the past. Because everything is coming to you now. If you would have got it back then, you wouldn't have understood everything that you would have went through now. You needed to claw through. You needed to claw up that hill while it was raining. You needed to make it to the top. Now things are moving forward. The Chariot. You have the Chariot here. Movement. You got stability. Because now this situation is over and done with. Stability. And then we have the Empress. So, while you're getting stability, while you're understanding that this is for you, you are a teacher. You are someone's parent. You are someone's way out. You are the listening word that someone needs to hear every now and then. Because you looked at the situation in the hangman position, which you looked at it in a different way. Like I said, you weren't one-sided to this. You are open. You are open to receive every message you needed. You're not in the code anymore. That's gone. You don't feel left out in the cold anymore because now people are including you in things, in situations. You're more inclusive. And one thing I feel is you need to be open to be inclusive. I feel as though you're still carrying on from what happened over here into your new beginning. If someone asks you to go for lunch, go for lunch. Not everybody, but what I'm saying is people are including you more now because they see that you're a part of the team. You're a team player. Because this situation was divinely guided. Things that were in the dark are coming to the light for you. Things that you once thought was never going to get here, you helped it. You made that foundation. You have the 4 of Wands. One thing I will say is, people, we have human will. So things can change, but they only change if you allow them to change. Because it's a celebration with your sword. This is being mentally stable with a celebration of a crown on a sword. That's not a double-headed sword. This sword is pointed straight up because you're ready to fight any battle, and you're going to fight it the right way. And that's why you have your sword for over here, this conflict, because you know how to get out of that conflict. You know how to walk away when it's time for you to walk away. Let's see what's going on with the 5 of Wands. Let's get some clarification for the 5 of Wands. This particular situation is going in the right direction. Yes. Get out your head. This conflict is an illusion. It's an illusion to where you need to go. Because you have wish fulfillment. You have the Ace of Cups. Abundance. Emotions. Just overflowing. You have this. Are you going to give that up for that conflict? I would hope not. I wouldn't. Don't be in your head about this situation, because it's going to unfold naturally because you're allowing it to. Okay? It was illusions. It was illusions coming to you. You see these cups right here? These cups are supposed to be filled with emotions. Instead, they're filled with flowers. And with that, I feel as though that's false intentions. Someone had false intentions, which this is at the bottom of the deck. It was like you were worried and fighting at the same time. But that's okay, because you got out of your head. Because those false intentions, here we go. Here go little Lucy. The illusion. The illusion was in your face the whole time. But now that you got through the illusion, here you go. You galloping on that horse to get what's yours. If that's not you galloping on the horse, it's someone coming towards you to make an offer because you had growth. The last card I'm going to end on is moving forward. Whether you feel as though it's not, it's moving forward. It may be moving slow, but it's coming. It's coming when the right time, in the right time. It's coming when the time is right. I don't know why I had a hard time saying that. You've worked this out. You've let this go on and on. Because you went within. Look at that. Ace of Wands. Look at this. Celebration. Judgment. I like to even out my rows, so 6 and 6. I seen the Lover's card, and I see the 2 of Pentacles weighing up options. You're going to have a decision to make after all this comes out. And the decision is, are you going to get that promotion? Or are you going to stay where you at? Because your boss sees potential in you. I thank you guys for watching. This is a beautiful spread. I hope whoever getting this promotion, who's ever being looked at by their manager, that you conquer and you come through, because you're going to come through either way. You have the right intentions when it comes to this job. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to me. Have a great evening.